Hi, my name is Amy. Welcome. No. Oh my gosh. Hi, my name is Amy. I'm an artist and a full-time stay-at-home mom. On this channel, I hope to share the realities of being an artist and a stay-at-home mom, what it looks like to balance those two. I hope to share meaningful and genuine content that is relatable and may help others in a similar situation. I also have a small business called Amos Art where I sell my original artwork and prints and stickers and greeting cards. I will also be sharing what it's like to have a small business, a very small business, and go to markets, also have a toddler. Yeah, what that process looks like. For today, I am going to bring you along on a painting that I did recently. I discovered recently that you can use the street view on Google Earth to get really cool reference photos that are as if you were traveling the world, like you were actually there taking the picture. So that's where I got this picture from that I'm gonna be painting today. I'm kind of on a time crunch with this video because my son is sleeping and it's already been like an hour since he's been asleep. So I probably have like 1 more hour to do this. So let's do it. In middle school, whenever I first started like really getting into drawing and painting, I was in health class and I just started sketching people around me, like in my class, and I surprised myself and I was like, oh, this like actually looks pretty good. Now, if I were to look at those today, like they're not very good. But at the time, I was really surprised and really excited that I could like do that. And that's kind of what started everything. I was like, oh, I can actually make this look kind of realistic. And so I started drawing a lot of portraits. I did not like landscapes at all because I had a hard time making them look realistic. Yeah, that's kind of how it all started. But my style and the things that I enjoy drawing and painting have changed so much since high school. Like, I never thought that I would enjoy painting landscapes and architecture. Like, those were the two things that I avoided in high school and even like a little bit after. But because my style has changed so much, I don't particularly enjoy trying to make things look super realistic. I don't know, it gives me a lot more freedom to explore with texture and just shapes of things when I'm painting landscapes. So it feels easier, it feels more attainable, and I actually enjoy it way more. And I don't think I would enjoy trying to draw or paint a portrait like I did then. Yeah, this painting is an acrylic, which I have not done acrylic for a while. I prefer oil paints just because they're so creamy and nice to use. I did a commission recently with acrylic, and so I had a bunch of paint left over in my palette, so I wanted to use it up, which is where this painting comes into play. I always start off with kind of laying down base colors, not really, and laying down base colors and kind of just getting the general shapes of things to get the layout and whatever. I had to stop this painting halfway through because my son woke up from a nap. So you'll see me covering it and then uncovering it because I did the first part one day and then I did the next part the other day. But if you just spray your acrylics with water, they'll last. And if you cover it, they'll last for a couple days or so. So that's what I like to do. But yeah, but after I have like the base shapes down, the general shapes, then I can go in and add more details or more texture and kind of like pinpoint what color palette I actually want to use. Sometimes the first couple layers of paint that I do aren't like those, you won't end up seeing them. I will often paint over them because I didn't like like how all the colors went together. But yeah, this is like, I think this is the most fun part, most enjoyable part for me in the painting process, is like starting to add those little details, and you can start to see the picture like come together. And I use that time to understand the values in the painting, like which parts are the darkest parts, which parts are lighter, and yeah, just kind of getting a feel for how it all will look together. And then I just keep like adding layers of paint. I very rarely mix or blend my paint on my canvas. I just mix colors on my palette to, I don't know how to explain it. If I want to have the grass have like depth, so there's a darker layer or some dark grass, like a medium color grass, and then lighter, and then maybe sometimes like a fourth color, I don't blend that on the canvas. I will make those colors in my palette and then just like layer them on top of each other. I don't know if that makes sense. I think the challenge of trying to blend colors smoothly and like into each other on the canvas is stressful for me, especially with acrylic paints, because they dry so fast. Which is why I really like oil paints, because you can like rework things and move the paint around, reshape things like so easily because you have the time to do it. Yeah, so this is definitely my favorite part of the process, is just like slowly adding in those details and getting the colors that I like. I often get a little bit stuck towards the like, not the middle of the process, but it's like right almost at the end of the process where I have to decide how much detail I want to add onto a painting. If I'm gonna like make it more, like simple, I guess, or if I'm gonna like go in and add more detail. It's kind of hard for me to know when exactly to stop. Like I could have stopped at this point, honestly, and you would know what it is. You would know that it's a beach and there's grass and a sky. But I don't know, I kind of wanted to add like more of the grass texture. So yeah, it's always kind of hard for me to know exactly when to stop. I guess it just depends on what like final look I want the painting to have. I'm in the process of kind of reorganizing my studio. So my studio is actually my studio space, or like I have my art stuff in here, my desk or my table, and then we also have a guest bed behind me, and so it operates as our guest bedroom whenever we have people over. So, and it's a pretty small room. There's not very much space. There are 3 doors in the room. One goes into the bathroom, and then the other door is like the entrance, and then we have another door that's a closet. And so there's not actually very much like wall space to put things. Like we're limited on where we can and how we can organize. Anyways, I am currently in the process of trying to like make the space feel more me and feel like a fun creative space to be in. And so, let me show you. I built these shelves that I'm so excited about. I guess one shelf, and then I put in a pegboard, and I have some other pieces of wood that I'm waiting for more supplies to come to be able to have more shelves on the pegboard to actually organize my art stuff. The art stuff right now is just all over my desk, and it's overwhelming. They should be coming on Sunday, so in a few days. I'm so excited to have it all like finished, and I think it'll help me feel like more organized and actually have like a creative, fun creative space to be in. I also have to store all of my market totes in boxes here. Right now I'm storing them under my desk, which works because then they're not like piled up against the wall, but then I don't have any like leg space under the desk. I really enjoyed doing this painting. I actually kind of surprised myself with it. Landscapes are still kind of challenging for me sometimes, especially whenever I end up adding more detail than what I thought I would. But I actually really like this one. I like all of the grass and the colors a lot. I think they all like work really well together. I'm actually working on, I have another little one. It's the same, the canvas is the same size. Also the same color palette because I still have color left after I painted that one. I have 2 more of these canvases. They're a little bit smaller. I think they're 4x4. So I might do some more. All the this reference photo and the other one that I'm painting are both from Google Earth, like the street view. I'm definitely gonna do more. I think it would be really fun to do really big, like colored pencil sketches of street view, like Google Earth street view, and then sell those like as originals, but they would be like big colored pencil. I think that would be pretty cool. I might do that. I actually don't know where this photo was from on Google Earth. I think it's in Nova Scotia. It's either in Nova Scotia or Prince Edward Island. Some of my screenshots that I took, it has the location at the top, but then some of them didn't have a pinpointed location and I neglected to write them down. So I don't know for sure. So that is done. I just need to paint the sides now, which is my least favorite part of painting. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching, and there will be another video similar to this, but with this painting. I actually have time before my son wakes up, so I think I'll go work on that other painting. See you next time.